Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
If you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech, you're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Well, hello there, all you beautiful people. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Will Dog, sitting with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
A bit of a people.
Let's not forget Kyle the Coach Duggan.
Khalil, Mack, and Joe Alter back in practice. Boys.
Oh, you spoiled it.
Oh, but I love when it's spoiled.
I couldn't hold it in any longer.
It was
Joel the Khalil back. Oh, man. Obviously, lots to talk about here, folks. We've got a game coming up here. It's going to be a big one, and we've got a Craig experience lineup for you as well. So let's waste no more time. Start at the top and remind everybody that right now we are going to be going up against the top team in the NFL as it stands right now, 5-1, number one seed. We are currently sitting at number 2, which means
look at us
in the AFC. If we pull out a win, we climb our way up to number 1, baby.
No,
dude, how crazy are these AFC standings though? That you've seen all the throwbacks to like this is 2005, 20 years later.
Yeah,
it's crazy. Wild. Colts, Chargers, Steelers, Patriots. Although the Steelers took a big fat L last night.
Oh yes,
they did. Fascinating to watch.
That was a wild.
That was just like senile quarterbacks going, just scrapping it out. That was awesome.
They kept playing like on like going to commercial break, like "What's my age again?"
Yeah.
And like,
I'm still standing better than I ever did.
Like they were having a good time. The sound department was having a good time on Thursday night.
They had some fun over there.
So funny.
The graphics look really cool, though. I'm excited for the Chargers Thursday game.
We got a game. We have 2 games.
Yeah, Utah. Give me 2 in 1 week.
Yeah,
for the Chargers.
It could be awesome, or it could be. It's like the catch-22 of playing Sunday Thursday. Is if you get 2 W's, who's got it better than us?
No,
it's just
one.
like it's crazy to be able to get 2 wins in a matter of 5 days, but. There's a other side to that coin too but luckily you get both games at home. Like that finally worked out for us a little bit. You don't have to travel at all, not even a flight home after the Sunday game. The Colts have to fly all the way out here. That's a good hefty little flight for them. So yeah, I mean Sunday, Thursday, and 2 like special uni games back to back. Come on.
Yeah, not just 2 games, folks. 2 alternate looks for the Chargers, which we talked about in the uniform.
I have a theory.
Uh-oh.
So I think that these yellow jerseys are going to be so in your face that it's going to be hard for the other team. Like there might be like tracking a ball and then see yellow out of the corner of their eye and then take their arm off the ball. Like I think there's going to be some weird advantage that we have going into this.
How many times are we going to like think there's a flag on the field though? Because you just see a yellow fly by.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the shoe flies off. Flag. So the Chargers versus the Colts, they're getting the Charger power coming up with the full yellows.
The old school like Chargers.
Gold, excuse me, gold. They're gold.
The H.
They're gold.
With in the end zone, they're doing the old Charger like icon with the H for the, oh my God.
And
have you guys seen that? Have you checked on the Charger app? Even that, they remodeled the whole thing. It's all in that like font colors. So sick.
Which also shout out to Megan, who posted about the app overlay, the new app overlay to make it look like the cities. And I commented, I'm like, can we get some wallpapers, please? Not a day late, wallpapers posted for the phone. So
she did it just for you.
I'm hoping that you're listening.
Believe
Megan,
it.
Dude, we appreciate you. Thank you for that. Because not less than a week later, the Chargers are going to switch over and get the navies. The navy look. Those new jerseys look so freaking good.
Chargers logo with the line in the bottom. You know what I'm talking about. That's going to be in the end zone.
That's my
so
childhood.
Nice.
Yeah,
so nice. So 2 fun games coming up here, folks, for you to look out for. And like Kyle said, Joe Wall practicing.
He back.
Mack practicing.
He back.
Oh, it's so good.
That's like 2 of your best players on offense and defense are back playing for you.
Yeah.
Kind of want him
And
back.
Perriman's back.
Yeah.
Perriman's coming back. And Joe Alt said that he wasn't sure if he was going to play. It was very cryptic. But watching some of the videos that Chris Rim and stuff put out, he looks amazing.
Yeah.
He looks like he's totally fine. I don't know what that means. Just the first initial eye, seeing it looked great.
Yeah. So for those of you wondering, yes, they're practicing. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to play come Sunday or even Thursday, but we're trending in the right direction. And we're hoping.
Let's bow our heads and pray.
Yeah. Everyone take a knee. Let's say a prayer.
Yeah.
Looking at the injury report, which is also in the delightful Chargers Power font and look. It's a pretty extensive list, but not everybody is overly concerning. Keenan Allen obviously just taking a rest day. Joe Walt getting the limited practice in on Thursday, which we all love to see.
Take it.
This one, kind of a big deal. Bradley Bozeman, who practiced in full on Wednesday, got an illness and did not practice Thursday, which meant Andre James taking snaps with first team.
The excitement that exploded on social media for our backup center getting first team reps at practice was pretty incredible.
Yeah. It's
our fan base knows ball.
They do know ball. And I do want to say James has an amazing face mask.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. No,
I really
looks like
want
a
someone
center.
to bring. I need, when Mike McGlinchey did the bar down the middle, we gotta have some of those on the line. That should be a mandatory
You got to have
NFL
at least
rule.
one guy.
You gotta
on the line
have
has
one
that
center bar on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would love to see
And
that.
all the players come
So
out cross-eyed. All those players are just
The bright yellow is just
Darius Davis getting some limited practices in. Would love to see him come back. Troy Dye showing up with a thumb injury. Has not practiced Wednesday or Thursday.
good time to get Perriman back.
Yeah,
Jeez,
that would be ideal.
thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Hassan Haskins getting full practice in on Thursday. I guess some kind of chest issue. Not sure what. Deion Henley only getting limited practices in with his groin injury. That's new.
It's not good.
Derwin James, rest day and full practice Thursday, was resting, but also I guess there was some concerns with his wrist.
Yeah, I saw it. He hurt himself sacking Bo Nix when he went down to try
All the way
stop
back to
him.
Bo Nix.
Apparently,
Oh,
he
wow.
went to go stop himself to not get the penalty that they always throw at him for excessive violence or whatever they call it.
Wow.
And he said that's where he hurt it, and it's been tweaked since.
How do you make an injury report that says not injury related, but then you put wrist on there?
His
Precaution / full
feels like-
disclosure.
that's a great
Harbaugh
question, Kyle.
Wizardry. Does it those are opposite forces that are coming together?
Yeah, no, you're
Makes
correct.
sense.
You're correct.
Not injury
It doesn't
related.
make any sense.
Does have a wrist injury, but this is not
But
related
the rest
to
of
any
him's fine.
injury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's not why he was limited.
yeah.
Quentin Johnston
Semantics.
trending towards full with his hamstring injury. Good to see. Kyle Kennard showed up with a knee injury, but he's been practicing in full. Khalil Mack, like we said, coming back, getting 2 days of limited practices. Awesome to see.
Ramp him up. Let's go.
Yeah. Scott Matlock also getting full practices after his ankle injury. Elijah Molden also dealing with a thumb injury, has not practiced in the last 2 days. Denzel Perryman trending well, 2 full practices. Good to see. Trey Pipkins, though, knee injury, has not practiced. Not ideal. We'd love to have Trey back right now, wouldn't we?
Sure. Love it.
Because Jamari Sawyer, also with a knee injury, only getting limited practices in. So
we
still
have
not
2
sure what
thumbs
this
on this
line
injury
will be.
report.
Yeah.
Give me 2.
When this offensive line shows up on Sunday, I don't know what it will be. Quite frankly, I don't know.
I'm over it. I've gotten over it. Just get the guys on the field. Let's go play some football. Let's
Yes,
just
get the best guys out there. Because, NFL Films is pretty divided when it comes to who is going to win this upcoming game.
It's a 50-50 split.
It's a 50-50 split, sir. But they're all very close predictions.
Yeah.
Are they all 2 to 3,
all one scores.
4?
All 1-score games.
Wow. So there you go.
Well, and it's interesting too, because if you look at the Colts, who they played so far, it's kind of hard to project them a little bit. They've had some huge games, but the competition's not been there. They've played the Raiders, the Cardinals, they played who else? The Dolphins, they played Broncos and the Rams. So
And they lost to the
and
Broncos?
the Titans. They lost
Who'd they lose
to
to?
the Rams.
The Rams.
They barely
The
beat the
Rams.
Broncos.
Yeah, they
by
barely
1
beat the
point.
Broncos with a kick.
So I'm just it's an
yeah.
interesting team where they look amazing. Everyone's like, oh shit. And I went back and looked at who they played and like, oh, okay. They're still a very impressive team, but I think the level of competition, we might be one of the, out of all those, one of the better games they're going to get.
Yeah, I think what's the Colts have gotten back to is they're just not killing themselves. They're just a good football team that they don't blow it. They don't have big penalties. They don't turn the ball over a ton. They're just a good, solid football team. And that's how you win games. And that's how you win close games. So that's what we need to do a better job of, that we did better last week. And now we build on that for this Sunday.
Big time. And a couple of quotes between last episode and now. Khalil Mack, on returning, said, "I'm a competitor. I like to be out there with my brothers. Whatever they want to do, I'm doing what I'm told and not trying to speak too soon, trying to let the chips fall how they may."
He wants to play. Coaches, listen to what he's saying. He wants to play. Let him play.
He does.
Competitor. It's like a trigger word for Harbaugh. I wonder when he heard this quote, what he was doing.
He was like in his office. He just like perked up. He just
I heard competitor.
looking around. Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard competitor. Who was it?
Khalil, we love you, dude, but you're probably not going to play today. But he's like, but I'm a competitor.
I'm a competitor. All right, you're in.
I'm stalwart.
Yep.
I have an
Buckle up,
enthusiasm
buddy.
unknown to mankind. All right, let him play.
Put him in.
Let's see some other ones. Kamani Vidal. I just knew whenever my opportunity came again, I wanted to be ready. I feel like I was pretty ready. If I had to tell myself where I'm at and everything that's happened since the beginning of the season, I honestly wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. I hope he can maintain, because we're definitely running into a better defense.
Yeah.
So if he can have a little flash of what he did last week against the Dolphins, it would be pretty spectacular.
What's our thought on the Tucker Fisk at fullback? He looked pretty dang good at blocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scott Matlock's a big, huge body, but I don't know. Like, that's pretty
Tucker Fisk
dynamic
is
from
good.
Tucker Fisk.
Well, and that's the interesting thing too, because you pointed out, like, Conklin, I think, only had like 3 snaps.
He basically
in
got
the
fixed.
last game.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's Gadsden.
Yeah.
So it's putting Fisk out there to help block, I think, is great. I'm curious what this is going to end up being, because there's still chatter about Chargers looking for a running back, offensive line before the trade deadline situation.
We still got a couple weeks. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
So-
I think they're waiting to see kind of who comes back.
See who comes back, and also let's see what Kamani Vidal can do against the Colts.
Yeah.
Like, if he can have
and it's
back-to-back games.
Yeah, it's also some of these bad teams keep losing. They're really going to be ready to get rid of pieces,
Be desperate. Yeah.
Because they're going to be desperate. They're going to be looking for new head coaches. They want to have draft capital. They want to have cap space for whoever comes in, new GM. So I think as you get closer to the deadline, it's going to ramp up. I just wish we could know who we were talking to. Like who Ortiz is putting out feelers for, because you just see so many reports coming in nonstop. It's like it's fun to pay attention to and watch, but it's like it's almost like the draft, where it's like I'm not going to get too invested in any one player until they're on the team.
Exactly. And then Harbaugh on Vidal saying, what's been standing out is his preparation over the last year and a half since he's been with us. The attention to detail, the focus, the training, the competitiveness mindset he has, the shape he's gotten himself into. He's become a real pro, just done a great job. I was really excited. He's one of the guys I was most excited about as next man up, to see him go out and not just another game for him. It's the game. He rose to the challenge, career day. There's things to improve, but I thought he had a great day.
Yeah. Nice.
It's going to be a great day.
Well done. Well said.
What a
Good day to have a good day.
Good day. Last episode, we mentioned to you guys, Keenan Allen, only receiver in NFL history with over 400 catches from multiple passers, those being Justin Herbert and Phillip Rivers. And we got a couple of quotes. First, Big Papa Phil on Keenan Allen saying he was such an easy guy to throw to and had unbelievable feel and understanding of defenses, not to mention an unbelievable skill set and ability to run routes and get open.
Hell yeah, Papa.
Hell yeah.
I saw this quote. I was like, oh my God, I get to throw Rivers in one of these outlines again.
Bring him
Oh my
back.
God, I'm putting it in.
Because he's killing it coaching right now.
8-0. Like the number one team in their state. Ooh. So keep it up.
Go get her.
Rivers.
And then Herbert on Keenan Allen said he's one of the best to ever do it. We're so lucky to have him on our team as a leader, as a teammate, and as a receiver. He finds a way to get open, and that's what he's done over his career.
Hell yeah, man,
Third and Keenan, baby.
And we got to get it back on that touchdown train. He was averaging touchdown a game, and then
I know
the last couple he hasn't scored.
Well, he's pretty close now to being the all-time receiver.
It's like a couple
for
away.
the Chargers. He's
yeah,
like 20 or 30 away from beating Antonio Gates. So
is he actually? Dang.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
His little final year farewell tour was big for the record books for the Chargers.
Oh yeah,
big time. I'm sure that played a lot.
This
into
rate,
it.
get him one more year. Let's close this out.
One more year.
One more year.
Oh, well, we love talking about Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers, Justin Herbert, and we love talking about our sponsor this week, Underdog Fantasy. Football season's in full swing, and Underdog is the best place to get in all the action. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick whether your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like rushing yards, receptions, touchdowns, and more. I'm on a streak. I've got a little bit of a streak.
Adam went hard.
I'm
last
back
night,
to back,
Thursday
baby.
football.
Last Sunday, I hit. This last Thursday night, I hit.
Big hit.
But I took your advice. Only go for 2.
Utah.
Don't go more than that.
How about when we went to the Charger game, Kevin goes, only go 2. You have to just go 2 at a time.
I took the advice. That's what it was.
Proceeds to go
3,
and
4,
put
5,
together
6.
a 4 decision. It was like insane.
It's pretty enticing because it's so easy. You just pick higher or lower. It's like, all right, I can see that.
I preach. I don't always follow. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure. But
Do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly.
Regardless, it's a fun time over at Underdog Fantasy. Download the app today. Sign up with promo code CChat and score $100.
100?
$100 in bonus funds or entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code CChat. Underdog, make picks, win money. Must be 18 or over 19 in Alabama and Nebraska, over 19 in Colorado for some games, over 21 in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and President of State where Underdog Fantasy operates. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play, call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY to 467-369. And when you're done getting on a streak over at Underdog Fantasy, come on over to Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Check out all the fun, silly videos we got going on over there. And if you don't want to go to patreon.com/ChargerChat, it's fine. Go on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the members section. Ask questions and ask Bold Fam. Check it out, chargerchat.com, and hit that stupid subscribe button. Please. I'm begging you.
It's just so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy.
All right, time to go on to the next segment. You know him, you love him. It's the Craig Experience.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh.
Craig Experience.
Hello there.
Make yourself at home. Got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
Man, nothing beats that good quality, high quality H2O water boy, if you know, you know. Anywho, folks, what's going on? You know who it is. You know who I be. Mr. TOP_FLYT3. Back with the week 7 edition of the show, and the Chargers are riding high-ish off of a dub. Look, we're not going to criticize it. We'll take them however we can get them. Wasn't pretty. And they absolutely won in Chargers fashion in the most dramatic way possible. But wins are wins, and they're hard to come by in the NFL. So let's not take it for granted, not look a gift horse in the mouth. And we stand with an opportunity to really take control of the AFC with a win over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. And it's something to look forward to. So without further ado, let's get to the business, shall we? CC gang. The biggest salutes to the rest of the boat fam. What's good? You got Craig in Texas. And welcome to this week 7 edition of the TCE, the Craig Experience. Let's get to it. Oakley dokley. A few takeaways from that win over the Dolphins, and some of them that I think might actually work well against the Colts this week. Let's start with Greg Roman. Dude got his act together there in the second half. But let's be clear, It started off weird in the first half. Justin Herbert's first 7-step drop ended in a sack, and I'm just kind of like, hey, Greg, bro, when are we going to figure this out? It's not going to work behind this patchwork offensive line. But again, in the second half, dude got his act together and did what I've been begging for what? Last month? More condensed sets with multiple tight ends and more quick passing game. And it led to great results, if I shall say so myself. Next up, it's clear, it's evident, Justin Herbert is him. Like, that superhuman play to Ladd for 40 plus to get them in the scoring range, phenomenal. But the play just before, when he was able to fight through 2 Dolphins defenders to dirt that ball instead of taking a sack and essentially saving the Chargers their final timeout, was huge. Next up to bat at number 3, Naeem Miller-Hines, or just Hines now. I don't know. I only saw Hines on the back of the jersey this week. I think the dude changed his name. Do your thing, dog. However you want to go about it. I feel like he's got to be kept active because of what he contributes in the return game. I mean, even after Darius Davis comes back, because Davis is a better punt returner than he is kick returner. And while the offense is being held together with like a stick of Wrigley's and paper clips, I feel like field position is everything. And that winning scoring drive was directly linked to his kickoff return that put the offense basically 10 yards outside of plus territory to start that drive. Next, last but not least, of course, Kamani Vidal, who was the belle of the ball last week. Bars, by the way. I didn't even mean for that to rhyme, but I do what I do. The Chargers should still, though, be in on potential running back trade options because with this team, injury luck, or lack thereof, shouldn't be tempted by fate. And from what has been put out there nationally, but also, you know some of the names more specifically if you're in a Lightning Round Discord, by the way, shameless plug. But hey, they're still weighing their potential options. And that's a great idea because once again, Kamani's done great. If he comes out, balls this week as well, then cool. You've got another option in the backfield that you should still be looking to pair with something else until Amari Hampton gets back, which is why I don't think they'll go for one of the top guns at running back, even though maybe they've checked in on the top 2 names. You should know what those are, by the way, but Breece Hall and Alvin Kamara. Anyway, that's kind of widely known, so I'm not really spilling anything there. But I think they're probably more so in like the tier 2, tier 3 guys that can also be complementary to Hampton once he returns. And now it's going to be more than 4 weeks, apparently. But anyway, good on the Chargers for still putting those feelers out there. And I think they'll probably make a move. I mean, if they do it this week, it won't matter very much because at this point it's Friday and whoever they bring in probably won't be able to contribute by Sunday. So maybe next week, we shall see. All right, y'all know me. My thing is to be solutions oriented. So of course, I'm going to give my 2 cents about what I feel like the Chargers should do as far as game planning this week. So like here it go. I would say on offense, they want to keep leaning into deploying more 13 and 22 personnel. Absolutely continue to move the pocket for Herbert. Throw out some max protection again. And since the Colts like to play so much man coverage, put that patchwork corner group that they have out there in hell. I mean, they're doing the whole like number 5 and 6 option at corner the same way the Chargers are doing at tackle. But you know, whatever, that's their problem. Got to take advantage of it because they're definitely going to come after the Chargers defensively. So the way to exploit that is to put those cats out there on an island one-on-one in matchups against Ladd, Keenan, and QJ if he can go. But look, those soft tissue injuries are tricky, especially hammies. But you know what, man? From what I saw from Trey Harris as a receiver and blocking in the running game last week, it has me thinking that they could decide to give Johnston an extra week of rest and just let the rookie continue to contribute. I want to say Harris actually got a game ball, according to Jim Harbaugh, by the way, the actual head coach of the team. Harris graded out as the best receiver in the room last week. He also played X, Z, and slot. So all 3 receiver positions, putting in work. So look good for the future and maybe for right now too. Did y'all see what I saw? Was Andre James taking first team snaps? Could it be? Is it happening? Bradley Bozeman has allowed 16 pressures already. It's only mid-October, folks. Time to give James a crack at it because it's one thing to work around your 5th and 6th offensive tackles and outside pressure, but asking Herbert to consistently overcome immediate pressure from the interior is an unrealistic expectation. So let's just roll James out there. Hopefully it wasn't all smoke and mirrors and they're getting our hopes up, and let's see what comes of it, because could it be that much worse? As far as the defense is concerned, You got to slow down the JT train. My suggestion is to try and drag out the pace of the game, so ball control offense may need to be a focus this week. But the question becomes, can the Chargers sustain drives behind this offensive line and also cut down on procedural penalties that put them behind the sticks on down and distance? Yo, man, Jonathan Taylor is cooking. He's currently your NFL leading rusher with, 603 yards? And he's essentially a home run threat every time he touches the ball in his own right. The Colts have been putting up points all season also. Like, they're averaging a 30 ball per game, which is nuts. Like, your offense is not currently constructed to be in a shootout. Also, the Chargers need 6s, not 3s, which means they have to be significantly better in the red zone, as they are currently the worst in the league in the red area, which is crazy to say after everything they invested this offseason to try to improve. But is what it is at this point. Injuries play a huge part in that, but still sucks to say that. I can tell you this, with Jonathan Taylor and Tyler Warren on the opposite sideline, the Colts are one of the better red zone scoring teams, and they aren't going to squander many of those opportunities to punch the pill in for 6. Then you got Daniel Jones, which, talking about a career resurgence, like, they kind of stumbled into Daniel Jones, and you got Richardson, who almost put his eye out with like a stretching band or something last week. I don't know. Let's not get into that. Dude's only been sacked 5 times this year, but a lot of that has to do with his mobility in the pocket. So enter, ta-da, my man, Odafe Owe, who produced a sack on his first play as a Charger and also a solo tackle and an assist. So bump whatever the PFF player grading is talking about. I'm going to use my eyes and the 30 plus years of football experience that I have to guide my decision making. He also set a really solid edge too. And when he wasn't in, the Dolphins really exploited poor angles taken on the edge for like chunk runs and TDs by Devon Achane. Also, a potential return of the Mack. Return of the Mack. Both he and that Mega Man bionic arm he's going to be toting out there would help tremendously, both against the run and in getting after Jones. Now, folks, I want to give you something to ponder. Okay, look, respectfully. Serious question. Who have the Dolphins beaten this year? Let's review their wins. We've got the Dolphins, who the Chargers just beat, although barely. Again, keep in mind the injuries, so take it with a grain of salt. The Raiders. The Titans, we know what's going on there. The Cardinals and the Broncos, and that win came on a field goal leverage call. The only team you really respect in that mix is the Broncos, right? So you can feel how you want about like the wins, because wins are wins, and this isn't any given Sunday league. So I'm not saying, but I'm kind of saying, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Now, before I give you my score prediction, a couple quick hits. Did the Chiefs really have 0 penalties at home against the Lions last week? It's starting again. Also, completely unrelated, Bill Callahan is free from the hell that is the Tennessee Titans organization. Why does that matter to me? Because I need for this to mean that it turns into offensive line coach Mike Devlin's departure from the Chargers staff between now and the start of next year. Callahan also has Harbaugh ties and is one of the best offensive line coaches in the business. So just makes sense to me. And directly related to the game, the Chargers are rocking the Charger Power alternate gold jerseys. They're supposed to be like this whole throwback aesthetic to the game. I'm interested to see how it works out. As far as the jerseys are concerned, folks, I'm cool with them. But to be completely honest, I'd rather yellow tops with white bottoms. But that's just me. Should be an interesting look nonetheless. Okay, enough of my babbling. Go ahead and give you my score prediction. I got the Bolts 24, the Colts 21. Now, here's my thought process behind this. I don't believe the Chargers can allow this to be a high scoring affair. Now, the closer they are to like the low or at most mid 20s, I think the better their odds are. This is going to be a tough one, especially with the running game that the Colts boast, Jonathan Taylor being arguably the best back in the league right now. And what the Chargers have put on display in the last 2 weeks, you shouldn't feel super confident about it. But hey, I'm crazy Chargers fan here. And we are about pumping the positivity. So let's push that out there in the atmosphere. and get this win, because next week you got a short one, even though you get to stay at home, so that's cool. No more traveling, because the league screws us royally when it comes to that. And again, Thursday night game is going to be against the Vikings, so we'll let them deal with the short weekend travel things. Not our problem, but that's a conversation for next week. So with that being said, y'all know who it is, Mr. Bowl Gang or Do Not Bang, aka TOP_FLYT3 over on the Bird app. And you know where you can find me after the game, on the Lightning Round podcast. Me and my guy Garrett will be breaking it all down, and you should check us out. Come support us. We appreciate you. So till next time, catch y'all later. Be easy. Okay, love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. Another awesome Craig experience. Craig giving all the keys.
I love those
success.
little emoji things he does in the score.
Playoffs. The Craig is having fun. And when Craig has fun, we have fun.
That's right.
And a lot of good points there, dude. I mean, like I said, the Colts right now, I mean, if you just look at the box score, they're the number 1 team in the NFL.
Yeah, and they earned it.
They got there. I mean, John Taylor, leading rusher. I mean,
the guy's out of his mind right now.
That's going to be
it's one of our biggest
a huge thing to try to stop. I mean, right now, hey, the other thing too, Tier Tart, I think he's the number 1 graded defensive lineman in the NFL.
He is number 1 defensive tackle.
So Tart just needs to smack him around a little
number
bit.
1
Just
slapper.
Get some. Yeah, he's the number 1 slapper in the NFL.
Dude, can you imagine Tier Tart in that power slapping?
No.
You know how they do power slapping now, where you just stand there and take it?
Yeah.
Genius.
We should have they should do a Travis Kelce Tier Tart.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Kelsey with
AI,
all the
get on it.
Yep. Or real. That's fine. We can slap.
Worst case scenario,
you think
somebody's
Travis
got to make a real.
Travis Kelce
AI.
doesn't have the cojones to step in the. Well, it's not the cage. Step to the platform with Tier Tart.
Podium.
His
whatever.
fiance already took him away from him and put him in a jar under the sink. They're done. They're gone.
All right. Well, Craig, thank you. I love them. And definitely go check them out over at the Lightning Round after the game, folks. They always have fun over there as well. And that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. But before we go, we always need to make some bolt predictions going against the Colts on Sunday.
Okay. Who goes first? Kai?
Sure, I'll go first. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take Adam Rank's prediction. I feel like he's been such a hater, and then he tries to every once in a while jump on the train just to throw things off. So I'm gonna counteract his attempt at picking us to like throw us off. So I'm gonna go 26-24 Chargers, and then I'm gonna go. God, I want to go big Herbert stats. That's what I really want to do in my heart.
Do it.
I think, okay, fine. I'm going to go Justin throws for 350 and 3 touchdowns. Khalil Mack gets a sack, dude. He's back. He's going to get
back with a sack.
Ooh, back with a sack.
Mack is back
dude,
with a sack.
because you can get Khalil back. It goes back to having a 3-headed monster where you can bump Thule. Thule can go inside and pass rush out of that 3 technique like he did. That's where he got his sack on Sunday. If you can have Owe and Khalil on the outside, and then Thule can be that gadget guy inside, it's gonna be great.
Gonna be beautiful.
Hell yeah. I think this is gonna be close, boys. I think it's gonna be a close game. I got us winning 29-28. Chargers win 29-28 with the last minute field goal from Dicker the kicker.
Wow. Last minute. Oh, it's going to be.
I guess it's going to be they're going to run the ball like crazy and they're going to score. Like it's just what it is. So
is this going to be another game-winning drive, walk-off field goal win?
Yeah.
So Herbert has, I think, 18 of those now.
So then he'll be tied with Mahomes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's it. Wow. There she is. There she blows.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to go totally opposite. Just to be different, just so one of us can be right and the other one can be. No, not that opposite. Let's not go crazy. I'm going to say Chargers are going to win 27-13.
Oh my God.
You know, the lowest they've ever scored this season is
don't care.
Don't care. Don't even say it.
Listen, not this entire, but the point of this podcast was talking about the caliber of teams they've gone up against. Yeah. We are going to be the hardest team for them to go up against, and I think our defense is going to be able to hold them to 13.
Okay.
And we're going to put up 27.
All right.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it. And I think, ooh, hang on. Wait for it. It's
Hang
cooking.
on.
It's coming. Here it comes. Tar Heap still gets a pick 6.
Nice.
I like it. I love it.
All right. There you go, folks. Bolt predictions in the books. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any other final thoughts? Anything to get off your chest? Anything to put out there?
No, let's just get this win in our yellow jerseys and gold jerseys and call it a day.
Yeah, because y'all heard it last episode. If we get a win,
I'm a gold guy.
He's a gold guy. It didn't take much pressure. Kyle, you didn't even need to be here.
Banana boy. Yeah.
Bananarama coming in hot.
All right. That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.